Hey, what's going on? It's Dudley. Out here in the rain, enjoying it, thinking about having a few thoughts. I, I, in my journey away from Christianity and into atheism, being agnostic, studying other religions, and all this other stuff, and coming back to the faith, sent me on this journey where I had to figure out what was right in life, what was right in the world, and then try to focus on that. Not paying attention to racial disputes or government issues, anything like that. What actually matters in life? What actually matters in life is family. And I am at a place in my life now where I am trying to figure out how do I reintegrate my family in the life that I'm living now, especially when they don't. Quite a few of them wear the hat of Christianity, but they don't follow what the word says. I'm not trying to be judgmental or anything about that, but that's just the truth of what's going on. When it comes to other family members, their mindset is just completely disgusting. They are living a life of chaos, mental chaos, not necessarily that they're running around in the streets doing ridiculous stuff, but their personal responsibility is not their own. They pass the buck on what's going on with them to other people, or saying that it's systematic or things like that. But it's not what this video is about. What this video is about is, in the year 2000, I came across this atheist speaker that gave me a better outlook on life. It was the year 2000, 2001, something like that. Somewhere around the time where I got fired from Bell Atlantic Verizon for the first time. Yeah, those stories will come later. But what this person was talking about was he couldn't understand why people mourn death. You know, it's a part of life, that whole life and death cycle. Why are you mourning death? Like, oh, because you didn't, you felt like the time was short, and you wish you could have said this, you wish you could have done these things, you wish you could have, you wish you would have. And a lot of people end up in this depression of wishing, or this person died too soon or something like that. But when it's an older person or someone that's older than you, you have the opportunity to spend time with them. And that's what I took from his talk. His talk was speaking directly to me because I was working, racing cars, trying to get back into athletics, playing semi-pro football, and it was a time where what I was doing was my main focus in life. Had nothing to do with family or anything like that. And listening to that speaker, it gave me the focus, saying, hey, well, what if your grandmother dies? Or what if a family member dies? Are you going to be one of those people that are boo-hooing upset? Or are you going to take the time now to spend time with them and make memories now, and not wish that you could have done something later on when the time has run out? And that's what I did. If any of you have known me, for a long enough period of time that I made sure to do that. When my grandmother started having issues diagnosed with kidney failure and all of that stuff, it's like, well, am I going to be afraid of this? Am I going to run away from this? Or am I going to embrace it? And that's what I did. I embraced it and would spend as much time with her as I could. I would take her to the mall. We'd go hang out. This was going on for years. I'd start taking her to church and taking her to doctor's appointments. Just a laundry list of things, just giving her my time. I even recorded some YouTube videos with her, talking about her life, talking about my life, where I was. I'm gonna have to find some of those, put them in the description box. I know that they're on my old website, ir62.com, but I'm not sure where they are on my YouTube channel. But it was a very great experience, making memories and everything like that, taking plenty of pictures with her. Also, doing something as difficult as my family found it, when they would ask me, what do I want for a gift? Like, oh, plan out a family picture. It's like, oh, how are we going to get everybody together? This is going to be so difficult. And why can't you just accept a financial gift? No, because I want a memory. A memory is more important than something that could just be thrown away. So with that struggle, everyone would finally get together. They pick out a color, pick out a location, and me being a photographer, I would be able to capture that family moments that after everything was done and they saw them, they started to cherish those pictures forever. Then my grandmother passed away 2016, and I had already done a few funerals, taking pictures of funerals where it would make some people feel awkward, but after time would pass, they would be so happy that they had those memories for those family members that they didn't spend time with or wouldn't even talk to, that they have somewhat of a memento. Even though for them it was a sad occasion, you got to see people that you haven't seen in years. So I shot a few of those, but with my grandmother's funeral, it was a bit different. I had to juggle helping my family through this tough time, and then be able to manage so many other things. So I put that job on my son. How old was he then? Was he 12? Maybe 10 to 12, something. I don't know. He was born in 2003. This was 2016. One of you can do the math. I hate math. I own an iPhone. It has a really good calculator on it, and I'm talking into it right now, so I'm not going to punch in all of those numbers to try and figure that out. But yeah, he was born in 2003. This was 2016. And he did an amazing job of taking pictures of everything and everybody that was there. From the funeral itself to the burial site. It was just amazing that my son, that I taught how to take pictures, was able to do something that I was able to do for so many others. To be able to have these memories for a lifetime that could be passed on to so many other family members. Say, oh, remember this person, remember that person. And even for the funeral, my Instagram pictures were a great majority of the pictures used in her collage or her in her obituary, my cell phone pictures, not even my my professional camera pictures. And people have always said, well, have you been able to did you take a moment to decompress? It was like, no, I've really never had that need or feeling to, because I was able to I was able to look back on all the memories that we made, because I heard that speaker talk about, hey, this is what you need to do now so you're not worried about it afterwards. I made the memories that I needed to be able to keep her memory alive in my heart, hoping that wherever her next journey of existence was, where she wanted to go and do what she wanted to do, because she was able to give a foundation to me and my family that that will outlive me, because I am going to pass on that information to my children, that love, that caring, that stewardship, with a lot more of communication and giving them my knowledge instead of them finding out about things at the last minute. They don't need to find out life lessons as an adult. They need to know these things as a kid. So, with this video, all I'm saying to everyone that's watching this, make your memories now. Time is short. Everyone on a long enough timeline, everyone's life expectancy is 0. So make the best out of it. There's another Fight Club reference. Love that movie. It was the basis for my life. Not the fighting part, but just the information that I gained from watching that movie over and over and over and over again. But yeah, make memories, love one another, spend time with family, even though they might not understand it. Take a picture or two and cherish it. So that's about it for me. Y'all have a great day. Shalom.